The FDA approves the world's first fully dissolving stent. ABC7's Alex Redmond joins us with how this affects patients with coronary artery disease. Alex.
Thanks, Haley. A new medical device called the Absorb Stent offers hope to patients with blocked arteries and restores normal artery function, but it leaves nothing behind that could lead to future problems. When coronary arteries are blocked, they need help propping them open to allow blood to flow to the heart muscle.
The first thing we do is balloon things out of the way, but the artery has a normal elasticity like an old rubber band. It contracts back in place. So we said, let's push the stuff out of place permanently. Metal, like a wire cage.
Except the artery grew through these holes and reblocked the arteries, says interventional cardiologist Dr. Bill King.
So we said, let's stop the artery from growing. So we took the metal, we covered it with polymer, plastic rubbery stuff, put drug in it, and that stopped the artery from growing through.
Drug-eluting stents came out in 2005, says Sarasota Memorial Hospital's Executive Director of Cardiovascular Services, David Patterson.
And drug-eluting stents were a coating that was placed over the metal stent that prohibited growth over top of the stent.
People react to the metal, people react to the polymer, explains Dr. King.
So the first company, Boston Scientific, said, let's get rid of the polymer. So they got rid of the polymer. We're using that stent right now.
More than 1,500 patients a year will have a stent put in at Sarasota Memorial Hospital to relieve blockages within their arteries. But now there's a stent that's fully dissolvable. It's been FDA approved.
Abbott went a different way and said, let's get rid of the whole thing. You know, polymer absorbs, wires absorb, nothing's left behind.
It's just being recently released. Now, I got to experiment with it 6 years ago in California, and it just shows you how long it takes to bring new technology to the U.S.
The new bioresorbable stent is a stent that scaffolds the vessel, which means hold the plaque out of the way long enough for the artery to heal. It has some medication, which is time released, and keeps the artery from growing closed again. And then the actual scaffold or support structure is reabsorbed over 18 months to 2 years, leaving just the vessel behind.
And leaving nothing behind reduces the ongoing lifetime risk for future blockages that occur with the metal stents. And it makes it much easier for physicians to offer additional interventions if you need them in the future.
And Alex, when will SMH start using this Absorb stent?
Well, the plan is that Sarasota Memorial Hospital will start using them this fall. So it's exciting. The doctors are all gearing up. And of course, David Patterson, who runs the cardiac division right there, is just ecstatic.
I bet. And is it covered by insurance?
Insurance, Patterson says, will most likely cover it, but the biggest thing that's going to be impacted will be the patient's deductibles. But of course, as time goes on and it becomes more the standard, then that will probably be lowered over time.
Okay. Thank you, Alex.